Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. I'm here with my friend Wayne, and today we're going to do a slow flow focused on hip flexors and hamstrings and getting into those places that feel extra tight, bringing our energy focused to our body and winding down the end of your day. It's early morning for us, but that's still a great time to do a nice slow flow. And Wayne and I were just talking in musicians' term, kind of oozing and grooving. Is that what we're saying? So we're going to think about that in our flow, kind of finding that nice groove, that nice rhythm with our breath, but also slowing down and finding that oozy goodness that feels good in the stretch. So we'll start lying down today. You can find your way onto your back. Legs extended if that feels good on your low back. If you prefer, your knees can be bent. And just give yourself a moment to arrive, to settle in, and to notice what's happening, what your baseline is as we're starting our practice. Begin to lengthen and deepen your breath. And send breath into all those areas that feel a little sticky, a little tight, or that maybe could use a little extra love or openness. If it's comfortable, you can activate Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. An audible sound in your throat, like you're fogging up a mirror. And let that steadiness of your breath guide you. Find that groove, that rhythm, to stay present and stay connected to the moment. Reach your arms up over your head, extend your legs a little bit longer, find a full body stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze. And a gentle rock side to side, massaging around your low back, maybe circles in the sky around your sacrum in both directions. Place your feet on the ground so your knees point up to the sky, hands by your sides. We'll take a gentle bridge pose just to activate and feel glutes. Press into your heels, into the toe side of your feet as well. Engage your glutes and hamstrings and gently lift your hips off the ground. You can slowly roll through your spine to come back down. We're going to move a little bit like that. Doesn't have to be high. Doesn't have to be fast. So think about inhaling, engaging, pressing through your feet to peel your hips. Exhale, lower, slowly roll down. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time. Breathe in, lift your hips any amount. Breathe out, lower it down. Take your feet a little bit wider, knees still point up to the sky, and start to windshield wiper your knees right and left. Finding a little bit of space through the front line of your body. And then the next time that your knees are to the right, you can let them stay. Just kind of hang out in that sideways fall. If you like, you can cross your ankle, right ankle over your left thigh, or you can even stack your knees for more of a traditional twist. Yeah, beautiful, Wayne. Continue with your breath. Slowly bring yourself back to center if your ankles crossed, released. A back and forth once more, left and right. Using that motion to create a little bit of lubrication, lotion within your joints. And then in your time, take it all the way to your left. Same option, just letting knees flop down or adding left ankle on top for a little extra sensation. And then back towards center. Uncross your ankle, side to side one more time. Eventually create stillness. Feet on the ground, knees point up to the sky. Hug your right knee into your chest. And extend your left leg long. Yep, beautiful. Feel the length through the front of your left leg. Little squeeze in through your right leg. And then right foot to the sky. Hands can hold anywhere behind your leg. Maybe you point flex. Roll your ankle. And then gently draw your leg a little bit closer toward you. Still early, so be kind and gentle to your body. We'll find more space through the end of our practice, maybe. Yeah, knee can always be bent. That's a nice option as well. And then let your leg open to the side. So I use my right elbow as a kickstand, my hand up, so that my leg can fall into my hand. Left hand can come to left hip or open out to the side. Pass through center, take it to the opposite direction, all the way across your body, with a straight leg if you like, or a bent knee for a twist. Extend your right arm, look right if that's okay on your neck. And then back to center, both knees into your chest, a little squeeze, a little reset. We'll switch sides. Right leg extends long. Left leg stays hugging in, no rush. You might extend your left foot to the sky if that feels good. Find a gentle draw toward you. Take it out to your left, using your arm as a kickstand if that was helpful on the other side. Right hand to right hip or extended long to the side. Awesome, and then all the way across your body with a straight leg or a bent knee, you choose. Take it into that twisted shape. Perhaps you look left if your neck allows. And then back to center. Both knees into chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze, forehead toward your knees. And when you're ready, we'll come up to a seated position. You can rock and roll, you can cross it to one side, take your time. We'll come right away into our cobbler's pose, feet together, knees out wide. Tall spine as you inhale. Fold over your legs as you exhale. Elbows can press down into your calves, your knees, beautiful breath. Get a little into inner thighs, adductors. Everything's connected, so when we open up space in one area, it helps facilitate that space, that energetic openness in another. Lift your chest. Keep your left leg as it is. Extend your right leg straight out in front, like you're going to take a head to knee or a tree pose. Seated, both arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, lean forward over your extended leg. I promise we'll hold it, but not right away. We're going to take this into a slow flow. Inhale, lift your arms, reach high. Exhale, left hand behind you toward your mat. So you're welcome to stay to the ground and simply lift your right arm. Or as you inhale, press into your left knee, take your hips high, breathe into the front of your body. And exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Take your time. You can flow slow with Wayne or faster with me. Exhale, fold over the extended leg. Inhale takes you back up. Exhale, left hand behind you. Feel free to stay or use your breath in to lift, open, extend. And your breath out to gently release back down. One more time. We'll hold this time. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold forward. Stay, hang out, relax into it, but stay with the rhythm of your breath. Notice what the back of your right leg feels like, and if you can offer more space with each inhale. One more full round of breath. We'll take our counter stretch. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, left hand behind. Same option, stay or use your breath in to lift. This time hold. Maybe you want to take movement in your top arm, get into your shoulder a little bit, or hand behind your head to open up through your chest. Maybe that extension feels best, stay. And slowly release it back down. And we'll swap out our sides. Left leg extends. We're really in the grass today, aren't we? Right knee out to the side. Finding our flow to start twice through. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lean forward over your extended leg. Maybe you can drag out your movement to take your full breath to arrive. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, right hand behind you. You can stay or inhale to lift your hips, find that counter stretch. Exhale to lower everything back down. Beautiful. Breathe in, reach to the sky. Breathe out, fold over your leg. Inhale it up, hands high. Exhale, right hand behind you. Stay or inhale to lift. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Last time through, we'll hold, breathe in. Lean forward, exhale. Let your head and your neck go, but stay with the steady breath. Feel yourself here present in it. Back up, big breath in, hands high. Right hand behind you, exhale. Yes, inhale, lift it up. Stay, hold, feel free to play with variations, movement in your top arm. A lift, maybe a different gaze. And we'll gently lower back down. find a boat pose. Feet on the ground, knees point up to the sky, creating a little engagement through hip flexors and core. Heart lifts. Breath is there to help. One more big inhale. Exhale, release. Feet down, hands behind you, feet wide, a windshield wiper, similar to what we did on our back, just creating that movement, feeling into mobility, offering this space. We're going to meet hands and knees, tabletop position, however you'd like to arrive there. Spread fingertips wide, knees right below your hips. Few rounds of cow and cat. Inhale to lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward. Exhale, scoop round, really press the earth away. Twice more. Breathe in, belly down, create length and space in front of your body. Breathe out, press the earth, create space through the back. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Back toward neutral. We're going to inhale like a kneeling sun salute. So we're going to inhale to kneeling, arms reach out and up to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of our hearts. Inhale, reach out to the sky. Exhale, begin to hinge forward. Try to reach the top of your mat. Your hips can come back a little bit, but stretch long. Yeah, inhale into a cow pose. Shift forward, drop your belly, lengthen your spine. Exhale to child's pose. Press hips to heels. You can adjust the distance between hands and knees however you need. Inhale through tabletop. Exhale to cat, scoop and round. Press through your hands. Same thing again. Inhale, rise, arms to the sky like you're standing but on your knees. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Breathe in, reach overhead. Breathe out, fold it forward. Try to reach your hands as far forward as you can. Inhale, cow pose, shift forward, drop your belly, lengthen. Exhale to child's pose, hips to heels. Yeah, beautiful, Wayne. Inhale, tabletop lift. Exhale to your cat. Round through your back. One more time. Inhale, rise, standing, arms reach high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Breathe in, reach overhead. Breathe out, bow forward. Take your hands as far forward as you can. Cow pose, shift forward, drop your belly, lengthen. To your child's pose, you might be passing through that cat shape to get there. We'll hold. Couple rounds of breath right here. Next inhale, tabletop. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Adjust however you need. You might have this with hands and feet a little closer. You might have hands and feet a little further away, and you can feel the back of your legs here. So there might be a pedaling or a movement that feels nice. Offering some space through calves, hamstrings, an entire back line of your body. Bend your knees, breathe in, look to your hands. Slow steps to the top of your mat, forward fold, ragdoll. Hold opposite elbows, relax your head and neck. Dangle everything down, sway side to side if that feels nice, or nod your head yes and shake your head no. Release your hands, halfway lift, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Stand up, reach up big, inhale, arms reach high. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, bow forward. Strong core, flat back. You can always bend your knees. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, just your right foot steps back. And adjust here in a supported low lunge. Hands frame your left foot. So yeah, we'll take a little pyramid or cow-cat lunge series. As you inhale, sink your hips, look forward. As you exhale, a modified pyramid, you can keep your feet exactly where they are. Left knee can stay bent, but start to lift your hips, relax your head. Twice more. Inhale to sink your hips. Breathe into the front of your right leg. Exhale to lift your hips. Breathe into the back of your left leg. One more time. Inhale. Nice. And exhale. Rebend into your front knee. Lower your back knee. And we'll rise for a low supported lunge or supported, crescent here. You can sink your hips toward your front heel. Find that space in the front of your right leg. I like to engage glutes to create support there. And slowly release your hands down. To a half splits, left toes crawl forward, shift your weight back. Left toes might peel off the earth. A little space there in the back of your left leg. Nice breath. Stay in that rhythm. Even when we're holding, there's still a nice natural pace to your breath. You're still in the flow. Awesome. Replace your left foot, hands forward. Adjust as you need. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, big breath in. Simply step up, right foot meets your left, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Stand tall, reach high, arms overhead. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Same thing other side. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands down, step just your left foot back. So 3 times we'll take that cow-cat lunge or that supported kind of lunge to pyramid. Inhale, hips sink, heart forward. Yes, exhale, hips high. Maybe right leg works towards straight. My left heel is still lifted in the back. Twice more. Inhale, bend your front knee. Feel space through your spine, heart forward. Exhale, lift, lengthen. Last time. Breathe in, bend. Breathe out, fold. Rebend into your front knee. Drop your back knee. And reach both arms to the sky. You decide how much you sink your hips forward. Find that little extra stretch through hip flexors. It's kind of nice to pair the two together, front and back. That yang and yin. They support each other. Hamstrings, hip flexors. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release your hand down into your half splits. Right toes a little forward. Shift your weight back. Hands wherever they comfortably rest or can support your shape to find some depth. Excellent. Rebend into your front knee, replant your palms, adjust however you need. We'll take a big step up again, back knee lifts, and then left foot meets your right. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale, release. Stand tall, reach high, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind your back. They can interlace if that's comfortable and reachable for you, or they can hold a cape Front of my shoulders are real tight today, so I'm going to stay here. Arms just wide, open up through the front of your body, engage your glutes, and then think about pressing your hips forward. If it's helpful, hands can come to your low back or back pockets. If you've got that clasp, think of reaching back with your hands as you press your hips forward. Focus less on the depth of this back bend and more about the space in the front of your body. Yeah, so good. We'll slowly release back to neutral. Relax your hands by your side. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and down. Find any little wiggles or stretches. Arms to the sky. Breathe in. Fold forward. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down. Right foot steps back again. This time we'll take it to a lizard variation. So left foot shimmies out to the side. Yeah, right foot back, left foot forward. Beautiful. Hands inside your foot. You got it. I personally like back knee down. That feels more supportive. You're welcome to keep it lifted. You can open your knee out to the side. Yes. Play with a little bit of movement, a waggle of your hips or some circles. Another option if you want to get more into the front of your right leg, hip flexors and quadriceps. If you've got the space, as left hand can reach back and gently find that back foot. A little twist, a little bind. Wherever you're going, you're breathing slowly, deeply, offering the space without forcing. Nice. Release your hands inside your foot. Lift your back knee. We're going to find high plank upper push-up. Front foot steps back. And create a moment of stillness and strength here. Strong arms, strong legs. Everything else in between is engaged as well and supporting you. Breathe in, shift forward. Breathe out, lower slowly to your belly. Inhale, little baby cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, release it down. Left forearm in front of you, sideways, as a little support. Right hand is going to reach back for your right foot. And you can imagine gently drawing it inward. Maybe if you have the space, foot can press outside your hip, hand can turn, so your fingers point forward. Yeah. Awesome. We'll slowly release, switch sides. Right forearm down. Left hand finds your left foot or reaches in that direction. You can pull your foot toward you, press it down. Beautiful, and slowly release. Press up, high plank upper push-up or a tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bend your knees, breathe in, look forward. Step, hop, little walk up, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold and release. Rise up, reach up, arms to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. This time, right hand will come to your low back. Fingertips point down, so it's kind of grounding on your sacrum. We'll take left arm to the sky. Press your hips forward, maybe a little peek over your right shoulder. So it's almost like a little twisted back bend there, finding a little space. Back through center, arms high. Switch, left hand to your low back, fingertips point down, elbow hugs in and back. Right arm lifts, maybe a little peek over your left shoulder. back to center. Big breath in, hands high. Forward fold. As you exhale, take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back this time. We'll set up for your lizard on the other side. Both hands inside your right foot. Back knee can always lower. Find your variations. Find what feels good. Movement, stillness. Even a reach back with your right hand for a little extra quad or hip flexor stretch. Couple more rounds of breath. As you're ready, hands down, we'll step back, high plank, upper push-up. Feel the strength and engagement through your entire body. Nice active shape here, building a little heat. Shift forward and lower slowly all the way down. So option to take that same one-legged kind of bow stretch, almost like a frog stretch, or to take a full bow. Hands reach back for both feet or ankles. I personally like the outside. Some people like the inside. Different rotation in your shoulder. Imagine kicking back to lift yourself up. Neck is long. Find your height, the amount of time that works for you. Deep breath in. And when you're ready, exhale, release it down. Hands can stack or head can turn to one side. Windshield wiper your feet right and left. Keep your knees bent, feet to the sky. And release your feet down. Press up to tabletop. Inhale. And then find your way to standing, kneeling. Kneeling, standing. I guess it's just kneeling. Standing on your knees when you're ready. Toes can tuck under or you can be on the tops of your feet. We'll take a little camel, but a little side-to-side camel. So similar to what we did with that one arm up in the standing position. You can take one hand to your low back or one hand to your heel. I'm going to start with right hand to my back or heel. Left arm to the sky. Really press your hips forward. For many of us, doing one arm at a time gives us a little bit more space, a little bit more depth. And then when you're ready, you can take it to the other side, or you can do both arms at the same time if you prefer. Yeah, beautiful. When that feels like enough, to a seat or stay in your kneeling position. Any counter movement, I like hands interlaced, thumbs down, a little press. You might like a rabbit pose, hands to heels, chin to chest. Come onto the crown of your head, or any little wiggles, movements, cow, cat. We're going to come back onto our backs. And revisit those shapes we started with. Knees to chest, a gentle squeeze in, a little rock side to side. Keep your right knee close toward you, left leg extends super long down to your mat. And then right foot to the sky. Hold on wherever you comfortably can. Allow for movement, point flex, roll your ankle. Leg a little bit closer, gentle pull inward. Take it out to your right. Right hand supports your leg if that feels good. Left hand to left hip, ground down. And all the way across your body. Straight leg or knee bent into your twist. Head can turn to look right. Keep drawing right hip away from your shoulder energetically, or even with your hand, one or both, push it away. And then back to center, both knees into your chest. We'll swap sides, right leg extends, left knee stays hugging in. Take your time. Left foot to the sky as you're ready. Movement, point flex, roll your ankle. Open to your left. Right hand to hip to ground down. And then all the way across your body, take it into your twist. Back to center, knees to chest. Notice what else your body's craving. Maybe you take both knees to one side, a figure four, that windshield wiper, happy baby, or another twist. Scan and inventory your whole body, but especially your hip flexors and your hamstrings, and just notice perhaps a little bit more space or how they're feeling right now. And in your time, when you feel ready, you can set up for a final rest. No rush if you're still working something. Be sure to even out your right and your left sides. Feel your body being held and supported. Allow your breath to become light and natural once more. Release any last sense of control. Feel that full surrender. And give yourself permission to simply be. There is no rush if you'd like to be here a little bit longer. If you do feel ready to move on with your day, begin by inviting small movements back into your physical body. Wiggle fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. Stretch your arms up over your head. Find a full body extension. And with eyes closed or soft, find your way up to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like or feels like in this moment. Palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for making the time to move, to breathe, to be present. Thank you as always for joining me in person and virtually, sharing your energy and practice. Lift your thumbs between your eyebrows, keeping this connection mind, body, spirit, and carry it with you off your mat into everything that you do. We'll bow our heads together. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks, Wayne. We'll see you soon. If you have any requests or questions, don't hesitate to ask and let me know what kind of classes you want to see.